Good morning, everybody. Welcome to my stream. Thank you for coming and all that jazz. Oh, all right. So today I want to make something I seen, and I wish I would have kept her information so that I can give a little shout out. I guess that wouldn't be too hard. It's on my recents. On my recents watches. Let me see what her name was real quick, guys. Let me see what her name is. No. Oh, I thought it was right here. Where is it? Oh, I wanted to give a shout out, but I don't see it. I don't, if and when I find it, I will make sure that I give her a little shout out. Hey, Diana, good morning. How are you? I'm not even sure I'm really awake yet. So anyways, I pulled out some fairy. This is going to be something fairy, so it can be in my fairy journal since I'm not feeling like moving forward with that, because now I'd like to make the bigger one. I seen this lady do this. I watched it this morning. It was a video, and I thought that's a pretty neat idea. So she took a card. Now, I didn't watch her do it. She just did like a flip through of it. So she took a card and 2 envelopes. She did the bigger cards, but for what I'm needing, I think these will work. Yeah, so you take a card and 2 envelopes. So I have a little hello card. So hello, good morning, everybody. And 2 envelopes that go with the card. So yes, these will work. I tried to clean up my room a little bit from, oh man, when I open packages, it's a mess in here because I just stack and push, and then I get my wheelchair stuck in a spot, and then when I have to leave, I'm stuck, and then I push that stuff out of my way. It's just one big mess. I have me some coffee. Sweetheart, you got some coffee? Got me some coffee. Pulled out some fabric. I tried to pull out there's still those book pieces from yesterday. I'll have little book pieces forever and ever. So let's figure out how we would do this. I'm guessing it goes like this. This folds in here like this, and then this goes like this. Cards need to be the same size. Fiasco extraordinaire. Sherry. So if I cut these, then I'll have a little pocket. And then I can put a thingy-me-bobber. That's why I could never tell you how to do something, because it's a thingamabobber. Take the Wahootsy and attach the thingamabobber using the sticky stuff, and let's just all pray it works. Oh, you don't like, are you a tea drinker? I have a good friend, Terry. He's a tea drinker. So I'd invite him over for coffee, and then I'd always have to remember to pull out the teacups. He was supposed to come and visit us, and then this lovely mess has happened. So I don't think he'll be coming. Sadly, he's been wanting to come. since we moved down here. No tea either. What in the world are you, a caffeine hater? It took me until my mid-20s to start drinking caffeine. I did not drink caffeine. I thought, well, coffee, not caffeine. I used to think it stunk. My parents were avid coffee drinkers, and I could not stand the smell of coffee growing up. I hated the smell of coffee until, you know, my late 20s, mid-20s, I guess. But I started drinking them, drinking coffee by really, what was I thinking? I by, you know, it was that really sugary stuff in the at the gas stations, and then yeah, that was right. And then I started adding a little bit of coffee to it, a little less creamers, because I used to put like 3 or 4 cups, 3 or 4 creamers in all those foo-foo coffee drinks. And then just slowly but surely, I started drinking coffee, and then I got pregnant, stopped drinking coffee. And then after I had my son and went back to work, I think I needed it, so I started drinking the foo-foo coffee again. But slowly but surely, I've been backing off, and now I am literally down to black coffee with just sugar, because I would run out of, like if I ran out of sugar, I could put some creamer in it and it was sweet enough. But now I ran out of creamer probably about 2 months ago, and I had some with sugar, and oh, that was so hard to drink, so hard to drink. But now I can drink it with just sugar. Now, if I don't think I could just do black. Shannon drinks just black coffee, although she drinks, I wouldn't call hers coffee, I would call it brown water. She drives, when she makes coffee, it's usually so weak, although she has started making it a little bit more. I even got an espresso machine sitting in there. I got it for my birthday last year, and although I can't drink straight espresso, I just can't. But I do like to make different, I do like making specialty coffees with it. All right, so that's the end of today. It's been nice seeing you guys. Have a great day. No, I'm kidding. Just kidding. What are you gonna, Diana? Anything fun? Anything fun? What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do with that? Oh, you know what? What if I tuck this? What if I cut this and I make it a corner tuck? What if? It's kind of hard to see on the white. Let's see how when I cut that. So what if I just cut it diagonal like this up to this corner, and then it will be a tuck, a tuckaroo. That's what I'm talking about. Can't see why not, right? Can't see why not. Look at me thinking, should I throw this away? I should keep this. Hey there, good morning, Brenda. Yeah, I haven't heard yet when the boys are coming. They have to be, though, because although both parents over there work retail, so, well, the one's Walmart, so they won't be going anywhere soon, but the other makes me a little nervous for him. I hope not. I don't know. I don't know. 1, 2 more. Do you have the grandkids there, Brenda? And it sounds like you're so happy about it. we go. I guess I'll do it to this side too. Oh yeah. Well, here's the funny thing. I fell asleep watching Keisha this morning, and I woke up and it was like 12:30, and I doubt how late was she on, because I doubt she was getting off at that time. I think she was still working on the those little tuck envelopes or what, I can't remember the things she was making, the ephemera things she was making. And then this morning after Shannon left for work, I picked up my phone and I started looking, and I was like, oh, Stacy's on. She was just getting off her when I checked her out. I said hi to her and stuff, but she was heading off. Oh, you have all your grandkids living with you. Oh my goodness. Am I understanding that right? Well, I don't know if those are all your grandkids, but you have 3 grandkids living with me. Oh my goodness. I better not have any grandkids yet. My boy's only 15. I'd kick his little tushy to I'm about ready to kick his little tushy to the curb, period. He's at that age, which I'm sure y'all 3 out of 12. That's a nice number of grandbabies, though, 12. I wouldn't be upset if my son made 12 babies, but I would like them to all be with the same mom. That would be okay. I would not be very happy if there was 12 moms involved. Not very happy. Let me see. I just don't like how I'm blending into the background so much. That's not much better, but a little better. Yeah. All right. There we go. Oh, I cut the wrong one off on this one, so now I have a tuck up and a tuck down. Oh well, it works, right? All right, it does. I can do an upward. I can do anything I want. Holy cow, she was up until 3:40. That's like having a sale with her. Right? Woo! Go her. Guess we won't be seeing her popping in here anytime real soon. Okay, let's see. So guys, I guess the first thing I would do, I've never made one of these. I'm not gonna lie and pretend I know what I'm doing. I'm just gonna glue these things down and start going, because that's all. Oh, look, there's still, no, there we go. I just have to remember, I can't glue them down tight because they need that room to fold. I have guardianship of one of mine. I was singing that to you. It was like I was at Catholic service. Welcome to my Catholic service on Tuesday at 9:47. Oh my goodness. 17 and a half. Is he a good kid? If they're good, they're little brats. Kick them to the curb. Who was I putting in my basement yesterday? All the kids. All the kids are going to the basement. Throw them all in the basement. 8 kiddos, 8 grandkiddos. 8 grandkids, right? I know we've gone through this. Oh, look. See, I'm going to be gluing. So I need my... Need my glass. Oh, look, you can really see the reflection of my light today. It's, oh. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome, Brenda. I really thought my son would do that, but he is really just screwing up. He has lost all, well, he's never had interest in school, period, but he has lost all interest, like not even caring that. And he is so smart. He is a straight A, he could have already been in college if he would have, but he just doesn't care. He's like, he doesn't care about handing in his work. He doesn't care about anything. He's really going to get his butt kicked. I don't know. I have a friend that her son went to college at 15, and we, about 4 years ago, talked about Gatton and stuff. She's a school teacher, and I so wish that, I don't know what I could have did different. Anyways, sorry. Not an issue, not a problem. I really want to. He's good. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I love him. He's so sweet at heart. It's just this schooling of I don't care. I don't care. I'm failing. I don't understand that. That's blowing me away. And it's all because he's not handing in his work, because he just doesn't care. He says, I just didn't do it. What do you mean you just didn't do it? Well, I already knew it, so why should I hand it in? What? Hi, Joe. I don't know where he's at. I think he's in on the couch. He's probably like, I'm not leaving this couch. Okay, so now we have a little fold. And I think maybe some scrapbook paper to start. Well, unless the girl is over, like, nowadays, 47, I'd say 47. I have 1 more year to have kids. I thought I'd have more kids, and then I broke my back. I was getting a little old anyways, but still, I thought I would have 1 more. And I do have, some family members that, have produced babies at 40. So I thought I'd have 1 more, but then I broke my back, and I talked to my doctor, and he was like, oh no, there's no reason. Everything, you're just because you can't walk doesn't mean that you can't have a baby. So, but then, I was single at that time, and yeah, so no more babies in my future. And my sister, she's done. She has 3. I'm sorry, she has 3. She has twins, and then 13 months later, she was one of those that thought she couldn't get pregnant when she was breastfeeding. Although, that is kind of crazy. She was breastfeeding twins and on birth control and got pregnant. Talk about a not very happy lady. Although we love Brody to death, but she was not expecting to have so soon, so soon have that third one. I'm here. I'm looking for paper. I'm hoping a lighter paper, but these all seem like I have to have some lighter paper. Some like just actual scrapbook paper. This is all thicker. I was hoping thicker is gonna make that kind of thick. Well, this is pretty though. This would probably be pretty for what I'm going for. Thick. Everything's coming thick. Guess we can't control who our kids fall in love with, huh, Brenda? Oh my goodness, why? I thought for sure. I'm the only one in the world that has all thick paper. Oh, I didn't realize I owned this. Okay. Okay, not what I'm going for. Maybe something in here. That's kind of pretty. That's kind of pretty, guys. What do you think? It's like a green. It's not. Let's see. It's a nice, I think I could build on that. It doesn't have a lot going on. Let's see. Belly's doing something weird. Weirdo. It's grumbling. This is double-sided too, but this is pretty. Ooh, there's a blue. That's kind of nice to work on. I think that would be fun to work. Whatever the word. I don't know. Whatever. Doesn't. Ooh. This might be kind of neat to fussy cut around there. Oh, nope, not long enough. That would have been cool though if it would have gone the whole length. No. I like that though. Maybe in another time. Another time, another place. I like that blue. Like the blue. Brenda, you working on anything today? Besides kids? Watching grandkids? Feeding grandkids. That's the problem, is us feeding all these kids. Not that I don't feed my kid, but they just seem to eat so much more when they're home. See, now this is fun. It says there's little note cards here. That's really fun too. It has, you can mark it as annual, perennial, sun, shade. That's neat. This is words. That might be good too. This is such a pretty. I wish that piece wasn't. Oh, I like the flowers. I don't. It's like a basket weave, or what is that stuff called? Oh, these are pretty. Look at me. This is nice too. I'm really liking this blue though. I think I'm not wanting to make it look, not wanting to look at antique-y. Well, this green is good too. Could probably go do both of these. I'm just talking to myself. Carry on. Carry on, carry on. Someone spilled their coffee on this one. I'll tear this out just in case I don't lose it, because I think this might look good with that blue. Do we have to be nuts to be sitting there talking to yourself? I mean, did you ever think 30 years ago, I'm going to be sitting in a room just talking to myself? Like you're talking to the world. Who knows if people are listening? I mean, this is really not much different than my life. I do kind of talk to myself. Shh, don't tell the world. Don't tell the world. See, I really like this one. This bird is really pretty too. Oh, these are double-sided. Uh-oh. If this bird's on there, I can't do it. I just can't. No, I can't do it. That bird's too pretty. Well, that answered that. Oh, daisies. Daisies. Okay. Not happening. I think this is a good, oh, this is single side too. I just like this because it has words on it. I thought you wrote something after my nakedness. Right, needed. Oh, that would be cool, Brenda. That would be cool. Oh, yeah, that's right. You were supposed to, I remember people talking and asking you about, did you get your camera? Did you get your, that's really nice. I have a shed when we bought this place. It has a really nice, I wouldn't call it a shed. It's an outbuilding. It's a small barn. It's not, it's like a garage, but they built it. It's, you know, they built it up on the property. The problem is it's, because I'm being in a wheelchair, it's not convenient for me to wheel up there. I would truly need a path or like maybe a motorized vehicle. This is good too. To get up there, you know, if I wanted to go up there and then come back to the house, to come back, I would need, you know, need something motorized. This is good too, but I don't, why? What's wrong with me and butterflies? I mean, I had just, oh, there's pink ones. I had just, oh, instead of the green, do the pink. That's nice too. Why is this taking me so long? Usually, I'll just, oh, there's, oh, they have it in all the different, I see, I see. And then they have those that I could cut out. I see, okay. All right. Now I'm going to keep this here since that is kind of a, let's see what we're going to do here. See, I like these. Will that fit? Oh, yeah. So this here, the butterfly, what's this thing? I'm going to use this as a template. I think that will work good. If I got this, I could then have a whole one over there. Yeah. Yepers. I have this flower. I probably can't do that one, but I could maybe get this one out of here. Yeah. Okay. And then okay, that's a start. My husband bought the shed. It was delivered back in November. He finished the shed in late January. I started moving in immediately, organizing it and buying more and more. Has slowed the process. Should we stop that? The buying of stuff. Every time Shannon comes in this room, she's like, this room is out of control because I'm buying. I want to stop buying. But it's so much fun and it's so hard to sit. It's so hard to sit on your hands when all this pretty stuff comes up. But soon I'm not going to have any money, and because my income tax refund is almost gone. And yeah, well, I just hit my whole thing. My income tax is like almost gone. And once that's gone, I'm eating beans and crafting because that's all I'm going to be able to do. I'm going to have to be like, son, Captain, go eat some beans. Go. Nice. Nice. That's what I need. I don't have any shelving. I've kind of made my stuff, and I can only reach, arm's length up the wall. So if anything is higher, it has to be just decorative stuff, you know, up there. And of course I have to have Shannon do it. But yeah, that's my problem is my short stature. Yeah. Um, I don't know how this thing cuts. I know how my this. I guess the blade. Oh no, the blade is there. That's it. Bet that's it. Oh, look at me gonna just cut the whole paper. That would not have been good. Oh no, it does cut. It cuts right up against. Okay. I don't know how this thing works. I'm not real pleased and happy with it, but I asked, I was complaining that I didn't have anything that fit a size 12 page. So for Christmas, I had a friend buy me this. So I'm not complaining. I just am not, oh, look at that. I didn't realize, didn't realize that lifted up. And I'm right where I need to be. I hope. Okay. Oh, I guess I could go all the way down on this. Let's see. Okay. All right. That's not so bad. Ooh. Ooh. Oops. Try again. I lined that up right. That's impressive. Yeah, the rotary thing, I'm not quite sure works for what I really need this for, but okay. Hey, oh, pretty good. All right. Oh, geez. Sorry, guys. Hey, Maddie, how are you? Oh, thank you. I'm glad you're here. The good thing, even with the school shut down right now, we're on spring break, so we're supposed to be, not learning anything for a week. We're supposed to be just, oh, look how that turned out kind of nice too. We'll use that on something. All right, let's see what's going on now. One piece cut. One piece cut. I got all my goodies. I don't know. I think I seen you. Oh, I forgot to cut that part. Whoops. I think I seen you yesterday, Maddie, and thank you. If not, thank you. I got all my goodies from you. Beautiful napkins. Oh my goodness. I even made comment how you can tell that those napkins are definitely foreign napkins. They're way too fancy. I got that little piece too. Way too fancy for us American mouth wipers. Yeah, okay. Well, there we go. Making progress. I got one little piece cut out, so that's kind of cute. Let's party like it's a rock star. 3 sneaky kids. Are they sneaking food? I sometimes hear my son. He comes out, and well, he hasn't been here in a couple of days, but when he's here, I hear him sneaking, getting food. I don't want to call it sneaking. I mean, it's not really sneaking. I think he thinks maybe he's supposed to sneak. I don't know. I don't know. Well, here's the thing. It's not usually food. It's usually all the snacks. That's what he's sneaking. He's like, oh, I already had one of these today, but Mom's not going to notice if I have another one. Yes, dear son, I do notice when I go to make your lunches and they're not there. I do notice. I wish they would sneak food. If that's all you had to worry about, huh, Brenda? It's them sneaking food. Cute. All right. Probably going to need this more. Why do I keep setting it down there where it's hard for me to reach? Oh, hit the camera again. My goodness. Where's your husband? Where's your husband, Maddie? I must not watch enough to know. All right. I don't know if those are where those are going to go. Yes, I really like this flower. But I think the smaller than the second one I cut out better than, oh no, that's the first one. Brenda, that's so cute. I would do that. I would go chase the chickens and see if they wanted to come have a sleepover. Come on, chickens. You want a sleepover? She was chasing the chickens. I love it. I know. I love that. Sorry. I have neighbors that have, I wanted chickens. Shannon doesn't want chickens. They're so dirty. I know they're so dirty. But we have eggs right now. But I love chickens. I just think, and they're so fun to hold. They're so fun to hold, those silly chickens. What the heck kind of line was that? Well, really, I don't need that piece. Someone's cutting their grass. They need to cut. Oh my goodness, we got some rain and then we got a little bit of sun and boom, the grass needs cut. Ugh. And I know I haven't been on here, since Shannon broke my lawnmower, I've got a lawnmower that I could use. I bought a 0-turn that I can, use just with my arms. I don't have to use my legs. And I went on my yearly vacation to Pennsylvania. My lawnmower was just about a year old, and she broke it. She broke my lawnmower. So it's sitting out there in my garage, broken. And it's a pretty lawnmower. Just saying that she broke. And yeah, so I need to get it fixed. I need to get my lawnmower fixed so I can cut the grass, because I don't know, or else. And we have we're on a little over 2 acres, and since it's been broke, a lot of it doesn't grow real thick grass because well, because we're in Texas, but around the house it gets pretty thick, and she's been cutting it with a push mower, which can be kind of rough when you're doing, it's a good probably almost 2 acres with a push mower. Well, Maddie, that's what I was telling her. I was telling her that, and that's what we would do. We would probably just have, 3, 4, whatever. I don't know what I don't want them to be lonely. So, but yeah, I really don't see why I'm keeping that. I'm going to go all the way across. But she knew a girl that, because chickens are pretty gross. I had my wedding at a farm, and even though 90% of the people at the wedding were my family, I have a large family, so there was like over 60, I think, that were just my family. Probably 40 adults and 20 kids under 18. But we told them, don't feed the chickens. Well, they're city folk. And they were feeding the chicken. Yes, they were, my family were sickos feeding the chickens chicken. These are really turning out really cute, really nice. But anyways, that's how we got our venue where we got it, was because we knew the girl, and Shannon knew that this girl just, I don't know why, but fed her chicken. She would throw their leftovers like they were pigs. I didn't understand that, but would throw their leftovers. And they fed them that. So I think that's kind of where it comes from. She's like, that's really gross. And those chickens, they'll eat just anything. But, if they're roaming your land and stuff. And we're in our neighborhood. Well, it's weird. I live kind of in, but it is a neighborhood. So that would have been nice to have, but that's okay. We're just going to take this, I think. So we do have some restrictions, but then again, the restrictions are not, they're not enforced, really, to be honest. And one of the things you're allowed to have is chickens. And if you have over 5 acres, there's nothing under an acre in the neighborhood, but most people have at least 2 acres. And if you have over 5, you're allowed to have horses. Or no, over 3. Over 3, you're allowed to have a horse. And this property was almost, and he sold off an acre of it right before we purchased it. I was so bummed. I was like, oh, we just missed it. Oh no. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That's horrible. Oh no. That's pretty good too. We're just gonna We're going to take that piece. We can use that somewhere, even if we make it into a card. Oh no. Little mischievous little girl, isn't it? Oh, Mason. I guess that little boy, huh? Or girl. I guess Mason could be a girl or a boy. Isn't that funny that children are like 100% different in school? They're so different. You know, they're a different personality. And yeah, it's crazy. Which way did I have this, girls? Like this. So that I don't forget. Put a little. That's why you can't see it. I put a little arrow. Really, see, if I turn this off, then I feel like I'm sitting in the dark. What's this? Let me cover that. All right, now, oh, I probably need to cut out other paper so I can see where I want to put stuff. Okay, so we're not, this is folded. This is going to be the front page. So I probably want something like this. Something like this so I can do decorations. This one. Yeah. Hi, Emily. Afternoon, morning. Still 10:21 here. Oh, wait, is it 10:21? Yeah, it's 10:21 here. How are you, girl? Yep. Okay. All right, so we have these. Let's see what else. Can't do another green. That just did not work. But I think we're going to find something in here. So let's keep looking. Do the butterflies. Look, I wanted to do fairies, and I have all this butterfly stuff going on. In 40 minutes. Okay. I'll probably still be here. That's okay. Maybe you'll find some watchers to get on over there with you for a little while. I don't mind. I don't mind if you go and check Emily out in 40 minutes. I share with you. That's pretty. Yep, look at that is pretty. That's pretty. See, there's the pink. Flowers are definitely brighter. Is there only one of those? And no, it'll look like it will be the same. Nope, don't want black. Oh my goodness, why is this so hard? It's so hard. That will be good. I think I'll use some of this. Maybe 2 of these. I'm going to leave it in the book and just cut it. I'm going to cut it. Cut it right off. See, I feel like I'm sitting in the dark. Sitting on the dock of the bay. Nice. Well, will you be able to hang out with us? Will you take your phone, or are you going in there to get away from us? I mean, not on a, not like, oh, I'm getting away from you guys, but stop doing that. I peeled potatoes yesterday. I feel accomplished. Shannon was happy I peeled potatoes. Okie dokie. I don't know what I'm doing. Right now, I'm just cutting paper. I'll probably get bored with it and decide I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to do this anymore. Let's open the packages. I love the smell of fresh cut grass, but my allergies don't. Okay, there's a horrible shadow. I wasn't talking to you? You're not talking to me? Is Monica here? Hi, Monica. I didn't see you come in. I was concentrating. I was concentrating on cutting this. If I used measurements, but how fun would that be? Phew, phew, is what I have to say about that. Oh, look at me. Poof. Oh. When we first moved in here and we didn't have a lawnmower yet, the neighbor used to cut the grass for the old man that lived here. So he would sometimes still do that, which was awesome, but I'd still be in bed and I'd wake up to the lawnmower driving past because he has a big old lawnmower. And I'd wake up with the lawnmower and run past my window. Good thing I wasn't naked. Should I do every other, or should I do... Oh, look at that. I forgot. Oh, I kind of like the pink in the center. This pink in the center. And I forgot these are cut. And then we need dirt. Nobody remembered which one I wanted to do. Oh, that one in the front. Dirt. Front. Dirt. Front. Back. Do we want that, or do we want green? Green. It would be all green, and then pink in the center. Oh, we got something going on now. Okay, so pink. And if we do green. So green, and pink. Or should I do like, this is the front. I don't like that there. This would have to, and do pink. Go here. And I'd probably need pink over here, huh? But then when they're folded in, there would be pink and green. All one colors on one side? Yay or nay? Look, I can do a little belly band. See what stripes, what craps. See what craps keeps you? Yeah. What you think, guys? Uh-oh. Did your grass need cut, Brenda? I think so too, sweetheart. Okay, good. That was easy enough. All right, so we'll do all greens. This is that doesn't go there, does it? That wasn't the one I wanted up on the front, was it? No. This is the one I wanted on. Why didn't someone pay attention for me? Or was it this one? No, this. And then I can decorate the top. That's the front. Yeah. I'm gluing that one down right now so that we don't forget. That's right. So we don't forget. I have a lot of older people in my neighborhood that that don't have anything else to do except maintain their lawn, which, don't get me wrong, there's some really beautiful landscaped lawns, not like rich people landscaped lawns, but you know, like just beautiful landscaped lawns. To me, they're beautiful. And like the guy across the street, he's a great guy. He gave me his phone number the first day. If you need anything, you call me. I'm going to the store. Do you need anything? He's seen how independent I was, and it was like, oh, we more check up on him than I need him checking up on me. But there, it's down. Nobody can move that one now because I use the extra strength glue stick. What was I saying? So I think that's who's out there cutting. He cuts the grass hasn't even grown. He's out there cutting it. He rakes, he cuts. You know, he's got bird feeders and flowers and flowers that bloom in Texas, which is like, how do you get that stuff to bloom in Texas? So I just want to score and put that there. This and this. Yeah. Yep. I'm going to glue it to my table. Our grass dies. It's dead. In about June, it just dies. Just dies. Too hot. So that's a good thing, is that after about one more cut, probably in July, you don't cut it again until, you know, maybe once or twice more in the fall. Just because there's the little weeds popping up here and there. Because we don't water. We're not in the city or anything, so we're out in the country, for goodness sakes. The deer come and cut our grass. And the first year we moved in here, there were boars, huge boars. Oh my goodness, huge boars. Scary. With babies. So we left them alone because you don't mess with boars and babies. And I didn't say whores, boars. You don't mess with whores and babies either. Probably moving my camera. Sorry, guys. I'm going to get that on the wall. That's on my list. On my list of things to get done. Once I get permission. Once I get permission to put the holes in the wall. I got my command strip things up though. Didn't get them up straight because I couldn't reach the farthest. You know, it's a square, so I was able to get one hook that's close, right? I got that on the wall. But this one I couldn't get on the wall straight, so I reached as far as I could, and it's like crooked like this. But that's okay, it's hanging straight. I was leaning, and the good thing is, you know, I couldn't really fall out of my wheelchair because if I would have hit the wall and it would have bounced me back into my chair. But oh goodness, silly. Silly. You silly girl, you silly girl. All right, Maddie, we got you. It's all good. Don't run, walk. We don't want you falling. No falling on my watch. Unless you're going to the mailbox to get packages. Then you can run. Sounds like summer in Pennsylvania, though. It's what cutting the grass sounds like to me. Reminds me of being a kid in Pennsylvania because you cut the grass in the summer in Pennsylvania, right? What's going on here? That wasn't supposed to go there. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was. Right. He was just looking for somewhere to stay cool. It's hot. And he was feeding his, he needed to fill his belly. He probably drank some of that beer. As a kid, we had some black bear come through our yard. There was mama and two cubs. And I remember I lived right on the edge of the national forest in Pennsylvania, the Pennsylvania National Forest, and Allegheny National Forest, which is in the Appalachian, like the Appalachian Mountains kind of run through. We're like right at the bottom, and the valley, I guess. Our little town was in the valley, and we lived up on the hill. And anyways, I remember it was, I think, our first year. I was probably, 7 or 8 because we moved up there when I was 7. And I remember the bears coming through and being so scared. And we watched them from, we couldn't see them through the window, so we got up out on our roof so we could watch them. Watch the bears walk by. I'm not gluing this very good, so I'm probably gonna have to go back with some glue with, with my little tiny pointed. Now I'm gonna just take my cutter and I will cut these nice and straight. Oh yeah, well yeah, it is. Well, it's starting to get the time. It's still a little early, isn't it? I think it's still a little early for them to be venturing. Coming out of hibernation, waking up. Hungry. I'm hungry. Uh-oh, I'm gonna need, oh no, because I got these folds. So I could probably, do I want to do that? And then a different, that's probably what I need, huh? So I do need another one of these. I just ripped it all out. There's that. Okay. This is, oh no, that's a different color pink than that. That's like a, huh. Yeah. Okay, I'm not crazy. I got it out of here. I just know I did. I know I did. There it is. All the way back. Holy cow! That's a big bear. Oh, dang it. Dang it. I wish it, oh, it does click. Oh, I learned something else new. It clicks open. Ay, ay, ay. If only I was a crafter and I knew what I was doing. I'm not a crafter, but I play one on TV. Oh, please don't cut that. You can't trick me more than 2 times. No, you cannot. Cutter. The living daylights, what has happened now? Now you've done it. Now you've done it. Now it tricked me more than twice. Dang it. I did find out, though, that Shannon isn't having to work 7 days straight. They are giving everybody 1 day off a week. So she'll have, so I guess she'll come home. Actually, it's tonight. She'll come home at 6, and then she won't have to go back to work until 6 a.m. Thursday. She's getting Wednesdays off. So that's good. That's like than anything. I'm glad that's good because I was really worried about her working all those hours and not getting a break. Oh yeah. How about that? How about that's pretty? Isn't that pretty? Pote, my coffee's cold. I just had a Red Hot Chili Pepper song come into my head. I haven't listened to them in forever, forever and ever and ever. Any sales today, Brenda, that you know of? Didn't we just talk about we can't buy stuff? Stop buying stuff. They're just so fun to watch. So fun to watch. What if I just smear glue all over it? Everybody leave me. They're like, you're boring. You aren't talking about anything that makes sense. That's why you're here. Oh, you know who is having a sale? I was with her last night. Rachel somebody. She does, Rachel, I can't think of her name. She's having a sale tonight. I bought some really cool boho stuff off of her last night. So she's supposed to have more boho stuff. So if you like boho, she's the place to be. She's the place to be. Tonight, 6 o'clock Central. No, 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock Central. She's going to go on. I glue like a 3-year-old. Yes, I do. I do. And you can't stop me from gluing like a 3-year-old. I'm going to do something, maybe lace or something, or an embellishment. I'm going to cover up all this white. Don't you worry. That's probably, oh, this one should have went here. Wonder if I can get it up. Oh yeah, I think I can. Oh, that one doesn't match there. Oh, because I had to cut it. That's okay. From the other piece. That's okay. We'll make it work. But you need to go in there. You need to go in there straight. There we go. Now it's probably not going to stick because I picked it up. I need to just stay on here all day and just craft and not look at anybody other, not do it. Don't look. Just don't do it, Rebecca. Just craft all day. Stay away from the light. Stay away from the light. Yes. My mailman's probably so mad at me. Oh, I hear Mr. Jug. Here he comes. I hear you. Hi, mister. Hi, handsome. How's my handsome puppy? You come in here to hang out with Mom. Yep, he came in to lay down in here. He's probably like, I'm going to go in there so she doesn't feel like she's crazy talking to herself. I appreciate that, Jillian. I appreciate that. Oh, now I forgot that we have a glue again. Oh, no. All right. Oh, no, I need to. What's going on here? There we go. Make sure everything is folding right. Okay. Wait a second. Something isn't right. Sons of a gun. What's going on with this one? Is this not? Oh no, I didn't push this one all the way in. Why? Why is it the last one? Huh? Why is it the last one? Well, I'm glad that it's the last one. If it was the first one, it would have probably already been glued down already. This one is too long. Yeah, it's too long. This one's good. It's this one. Because it's all the way over. Oh, bummers. Bummer stickers. Sticker wumper. Too long. I'm not going to want to put all this sticky stuff. Just use my handy dandy craft junker sticker. Knife. Not good scissors. Junk scissors. My Dollar Tree scissors. Okay, that should do it. Let's hope. Yeah, okay. I think. Okay. Okay. We're going to have to use a lot of embellishments to cover up all the mistakes. That's okay. At the end, nobody will know about it except me, you, and the rest of the world. Me, you, and the rest of the world. Should I use greens? Let's see. Should I put the green in here so that it, I mean, not like that, obviously. I mean, I'm just seeing what it would look like with the green. You know, should I, to bring the green inside here, grab some of this green. Though I could probably use, oh, I think that was supposed to be my front page. Sons of a gun. It was. That was supposed to be my front page with the, oh well. Not that big of a deal. Not that big of a deal. It's going to be cute in my journal. All right. Needs to dry because it keeps getting stuck to everything. All right. I have this fabric, which is adorable. Should we do, like, should we cover this in fabric? This little, that'd be kind of nice. One of its flowers. Why is that why does that butterfly have to be right there? What about this? No, go. Have fun, Emily. Have fun, Emily. Thank you for stopping in, girl. I appreciate it. Why can I get that? Can I get that butterfly on there? If I can get that butterfly on there, that would be kind of cool. Which I think I could if I do that. No. Do I put it on there like this? Nope. I need the, that's not going to work. Keep going. I'm going to find something. I'm going to find some. I don't want the bird. Oh, here's a flower. For whatever reason, I'm wanting the flower. But then that butterfly, that's the same as over there. Where does it repeat? Maybe. Oh, what if this one's a little bit lower. I go like this. You're not going to see the butterfly. No, 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 you're not. So it will look like that. Yes. Hi, George, I think we have it. All right. All righty. Let's do that. Where's my, did I throw them away? Probably in here. Okay, I did. Okay. Need a pattern. Now, how do I have glue on everything? Oh, I use this as the, glue on everything. Let's see. how I'm going to do it. We'll see if it works. Be nice if I had my skills to use that sewing machine, but I don't think not yet. So we're gonna just have to keep it on without it. Where did I think this one is lower. This one is lower. Let's see this. I can do it from the back. A bit more of what I'm trying to do here. I'm going to cut it a little bigger so that it frays. I think I want it to fray. That's what I think. Let's see, I just don't think that's how I want it to look. Oh, maybe not. Maybe that's it. I'm going to embellish it and cover it up, and here I am worrying about it. All right. Wish I had some tracing paper. Oh, okay, what I did. Nope, that's not going to work. I need it that long. Oh, how did I have it? Good thing I'm not working with a bolt of fabric. I'm just not, why is this not making me happy? I mean, I guess I could cut it out of, duh. It has to be somewhere up here, right? Maybe. There. Let's come back to this one. What if I use the butterfly? I was trying to get rid of the butterfly. Maybe I'm supposed to have the butterfly. Sorry, guys, if this is not entertaining for y'all. I'm working on a masterpiece. Masterpiece. Since it's such a small piece, I don't want it to look like it's just a piece of fabric, just a Mod Podge. I kind of want it to have a reason, but I'm just not, I want to use this fabric. See, and then the butterflies kind of, if I move it up so I'm going to have to cut it out of the middle. I'm just going to have to face facts and cut this piece out of the middle and just suck it up, Buttercup. Suck it up, Buttercup. And I bet you I have no problem with getting this to fit and look decent if I just cut it up here. Right? Right. Look, if it's, I don't know if you, yeah, you can see. No problems. Simple dimple. Simple dimple. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Now, I don't think I have any straight pins. Goodness gracious. I got rid of all that stuff when I got disappointed. These aren't straight pins. This might go good. I doubt these are going to go. This is, although this isn't woven very thick. Or very tight. Let's see. Very funny. Very funny. Funny. That is funny. Very funny. Very funny. Can't believe I don't. I wonder if I just glue this on here, put it on there. It's gonna be thick. I need some pins. Some pins and needles. I guess I'll just draw on it. I guess I'll just draw. It has to be telling me that Emily's going live, I bet you. All right. Sorry about all the ding dings. My phone. Ding ding. I'll never see those marks. I'll never see them. I should have made them darker. What was I looking for? Oh, for goodness sakes. Is it bedtime yet? I think the lack of sleep has got me all crazy. Crazy, crazy. Okay, we're gonna actually draw it on here. Maybe. How the? What is going on? Maybe I need more coffee. I mean, seriously, this is not normally me. It's like I can't even think straight. Like, what am I trying to do here? I don't even know anymore. Just cut the dang fabric. Cut it. Cut it. Okay. Cut the dang fabric. Just draw it. Just draw it. Just do it. Okay. It's just pencil. It's not like it's a forever thing. It's not the end of the world, Rebecca. It's not the end of the world. Well, maybe the end of the world, but not for this fabric. Everything's going to be okay. If it doesn't come out perfect, it's okay. All right, here we go. All right. I'm just going to do it. Gonna just do it with some scissors. Are you yaying that I'm cutting it? Then just do it already, Rebecca. I've had to go to the bathroom for 20 minutes. Just do it so I can go to the bathroom. think I left enough room down there. We'll see. I don't know. All right, done. We're doing that again. I have another corner. Just go to sleep while I'm sitting here fighting with my fabric. Oh, I wouldn't mind. Just do it. Just do it, Brenda. There we go. Okay, we're going to glue that. We're going to glue, 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 glue. Including paper to fabric. Well, that woman that's suspected of killing her kids, she's claiming it's July, and she's God. So we all got to be worried about her rising up. Crazy woman. Whatever she did to those poor babies. What is July? What's the date? I don't know. July's too important. July's too important to me. July's my birthday, Shannon's birthday, our wedding anniversary, my grandpap's birthday, 4th of July. Oh, come on. She has got to be kidding me. Here we go. Should be using that that new thingy I bought. Look, I got all this fabric down here. What? Oh well. It's gonna be beautiful, right? Right? It will be. Don't call nap. I'm like ready for a nap myself. Just got up. It's really hoping I would have had this a little bit more even, you know, people. Yeah, I just got to. Sorry. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I'll just reglue it. Now it's too high, too low. Oh, this is going to be the death of me right here. Right here. This little embellishment thing is going to be the death of me. Over there, we're painting this side. That's all there is to it. Paint. There we go. Okay. Gonna have to add more glue, I'm sure of it, but let's get what we can, and then I will go back. I'll add some glue, and then this is gonna fray nice. All righty. Let's see. Don't use so much, Rebecca. Don't use so much of your good glue. Should have used the glue stick. Let me see. This is pretty. It's going to be worth it. It's going to be so worth it when I'm done. Okay. Have a little fairy. This isn't the fairy, probably. I don't know the color. We'll put a little fairy in there. Here. Get the right color, but you'll get the gist of it. But see how that will end up looking. So cute, so cute. It will be so worth it at the end. I'll fray this later after it dries. I have hair. Wait here. All right. Okay. So, oh, we gotta get. I'm sorry, guys, but I have to tackle this one. Have to tackle this one. We got to decide where it's at, where it's at, where it's at. All right. How close is this? It should be the same size. Okay. Let's see what we got here. I wonder if this will fit now. Nope. Why do I keep doing that? Little sunflower. This is nice and frayed already. I'm gonna have to cut it. No. Go like that. Should we do a sunflower? Do fairies like sunflowers? If I say so. My journal. My fairies will like whatever I put in that journal. If I put a hamburger in that journal, my fairies are going to like it. It will be the hamburger fairy. It's kind of nice. The only other thing is going with the bird, and we got the butterfly, so I think this is it. Okay. The drawing on it worked pretty good last time, so we'll stick with that. Our governor has ordered all bars and nightclubs closed, among 100 other places. Yeah, I knew. No, New York did that. I'm sure Texas does its own thing for the long. We do what we want. How about, I don't know about your area, but we have a gun dealer in our family, and he says he is sold out of everything. And on his website, things that have been sitting there for 8 years have sold. So people are gunning up too. I'm glad we have everything we need. Shannon carries for work, so we always have that weapon. It's probably now too late. We always wanted to have one here at the house for when I'm here alone. I mean, the good thing is I do live in a neighborhood where I don't know my neighbors really well, but I know them well enough that if I needed help, I mean, like I said, my neighbor cut my grass without me even asking. That's pretty cool, right? Will you shoot my intruder? You know, that kind of stuff. I think it would not be a problem. I do live in Texas. They ask questions later. Don't come on my property. And I'm pretty sure Jug would take care of me too. Although he loves everybody. He might just lick them to death. But he looks mean and he barks mean. And sometimes that's enough just to get people to go away. Even some of our, the one, you know, if my regular Amazon guy doesn't come, there's a lady that comes. Poor Jug scares her. Oh, no, no, bingo. Jeez, I can't believe that they're not playing bingo from home, man. I mean, you can. Years ago, geez, before I moved, over 20 years ago, because it was before I moved to Texas, I used to play bingo online. No, was it bingo? Yeah, it was bingo. Me and my mom used to play it when I was at my one job, and we would play bingo together. And we used to play cards too. It was all on like Yahoo Games back then. I think you played it on like Yahoo Messenger or something. That was a long time ago. I feel old now. Feel old now. Funny thing is, my grandma quit going to bingo years ago. She was a bingo holic, man. She used to go. She knew where they all were in Pittsburgh. She went all the time. She knew what every fire hall and church, what days this bingo was, what days this bingo was. But she moved out to the country, and there's bingos up in the country. The two towns, both towns that are next to, you know, that she moved up where my mom is at. Her and my pap. I can't believe she doesn't go to the little town bingos. I was all excited about growing older and being able to go to bingo with my grandma. I went a few times, but I'm a talker and she didn't really like that. But she let me use her trinkets. You know, you put trinkets on the number. That's actually why my favorite number is B13. Because that's one of them I won bingo. I had to been like maybe 10 and I won bingo with B13. And that's why my favorite number is 13. And then my other favorite number is 8 because of my birthday. All right. I don't know if I really like, here we go. It tilted that much. I like it like that, I think. That's not so bad. Can't tilt, no. Oh. Oh, it's going to have to do. It's going to have to do. Bingo! I've gone recently to a bingo. There's a bingo place that we have a retirement community. Well, it used to be, you know, where people would come from the north, I think, and retire, Sun City. But that's Georgetown, Texas, and it has just blown up to where it's everybody lives there now. But it used to be known for, that's all that lived there was like retirees. And there was a bingo. There's a bingo hall there that I've gone to. Gonna get this down the first time. I don't think I got glue all the way over there. It's okay. I can go back and put more glue on. Propose sending every American a check in the next 2 weeks to clear the account. What? Like, what are those called? stimulus, like we got that one, a stimulus package. I'm on Social Security disability, so I get SSDI. I don't get Social Security because I get too much from my SSDI to get any other help, but that's, I know we don't need it. We're fine. We're fine. I'm just glad that I worked, and I worked so much when I was working, you know, that I was able, you know, pretty much retire when I did get hurt. Pandemic? What? I thought they were going to pay for like medical and stuff for you. I don't know what they're going to do. I don't know. Does anybody, I mean, there's only 2 of us in here. Anyone know anyone yet that has been affected, like that has been diagnosed? I don't know anybody. Again, though, all of my family except me are in, you know, are in Pennsylvania, but I'm sure I would have heard something from somebody. I have quite a few family members that work in the medical field. So nothing yet. That I want anyone, but I fear that we're all going to know somebody. Although, you know, there's a lot of, I do know somebody that had H1N1 when that came around. But I think this is going to be a little bit more widespread. I fear for our elderly, but I think us healthy people, hopefully we'll just get it and fight it, get some antibodies in us. I'm hoping. Hey, Deidre. Don't know one yet? I don't either. Let's hope it continues. I do, although my ex-mother-in-law, I still consider her my mom. She's not real elderly, but she was diagnosed about 15 years ago with just everything in his mother. Long story, but the gist of it is she probably had West Nile virus and they never diagnosed her with it. And it has just led into everything else in her life. And she has just been fighting everything. And she makes me really nervous because she's so damn stubborn that she keeps going out. She keeps going out. And it's driving us all nuts. We just can't convince her, just stop. You're sick. I don't think for 10, 15 years she's admitted that she understands truly that, you know, she's sick with all this other stuff. So let alone now there's something else that they can diagnose her. Now, I like the news. Keep it bringing. Says all of those on Medicare can now call any. Oh, I don't have Medicare. Yeah, I do. I do have Medicare for medical help. I do have Medicare. Yeah, I got SSDI and Medicare. I don't have Medicaid. I don't qualify for Medicaid. That's good. She is like what's making us nervous about her is she has what we think is a sinus infection. We're hoping, but she says she's having problems breathing. Now, of course, none of us have gone around her at this point. We're telling her just, you know, keeping in close contact with her, texting and calling, but she's the closest of anyone that and even now my grandparents, they're in their late 80s. My grandma just turned, oh man, she just turned 87. And my grandpap will turn 88, or 89. They might be, maybe it's 88 and 89, but really close to there. But my mom is up there and they're in a small town. And I'm hoping, you know, they're going to be, I know small towns are going to get hit too. I'm not ignorant of that fact, but I think, you know, they'll self-quarantine and my mom will take care of them. And they have my mom and then another daughter, my other aunt lives up there. All right. So we're going to let this, I don't want to start pulling until I know these are all really stuck. But I think that's pretty, huh? That's a nice little de through. Just in 2 students of the universe tested positive, those numbers should rise fast now. Oh, yeah. Oh, I think the numbers, now that they're testing, I think there's been a lot more that we don't know of course. And anyone that was ignorant to that fact, you know, it's been going around for 2 months now, and people have been flying and they've been traveling. Of course it's going to get around. It's going to get around really fast. And I think, and that's what they're saying, that why the self-quarantine is so important. I still wish I could have been on a ship right now. You know, everyone thinking that the ship is a crazy thing. Personally, you know, I personally think it would have been uh, your own little self-quarantine. Yeah, we would have been with 2,000 people. But, you know, to be honest with you, it's not as unsanitary as people make it. I really think that those are people that maybe do not go, and you're hearing about it because it's, people are panicking because it's like, oh, 2,000 people, 3,000 people are all on this one little ship, all floating out together. Everyone's going to die. Every ship has an outbreak. Hey, yes, happy St. Patrick's Day. Patrick's Day. Look at the Irish. Shannon's Irish. Oh man, was her grandma Irish. She was red hair, freckle face. And she, it was her grandmother, and her grandmother married an American Indian. So she is Irish American Indian. Yeah, I have to make sure I wonder if she has any green. She's in uniform, but she could probably wear something, pin or something. She bebops around. Oh, my grandma, yes. My grandma and my grandpa. You know, when I go home every summer, that's really, my family's not watching this, so I can say that's really why. You know, I love my grandma and pap. I just love my grandma and pap. I've been blessed, and I try to tell my son to understand how important it is and how lucky he is that he has a great grandma and great grandpa. Oh, look at that. Woo! You got, I need to give you a little bit of a pinch there, Deidre. I got German. I'm sure you know, I'm sure I have Irish because that's all that European, and that's what my grandma is. She's got all that European, Irish, English, I believe is her mixture. And then my birth father's family is from Germany. So, yeah. Well, I have green underpants, so prove it. You can't. I can do whatever I want. You can't stop me. All right. So look at us. Look at us. We're just cruising and a grooving. Cruising and a grooving and a grooving. Wonder if this will fray if I cut it. I mean, this is. I'm gonna cut this. It is what I'm gonna. No, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. I can wait. All right, so we need to make some tucks and some pretties. Can't believe I messed that up. I didn't mess it up. I really thought it would be, this would be really cute because then I could put something there. But that's okay. That's okay. All right, so what do we do now? What do we do now? What do we do now? I have a mess over here. I'm going to fold this because I'm going to act like I care that my room isn't a disaster. This came in handy. I have some more of this that has colors. Maybe we can do something with the colors. Let's see. This isn't the easiest to fold after you cut it all up. This would probably be good for a tuck. I'm going to cut that just in case we want to use it. There we go. Fold this up. Oh, look at me trying to fold the fabric that's attached. Ay, ay, ay. I was born 90% Native American. Once I was adopted by my box to check went from Native American to white non-Hispanic. Well, why? You should mark it. I try to get Shannon to mark it too. She won't. I think Shannon's part of the Cherokee Nation. She knows better than I. Oh, I have these. I pulled these out. These are definitely something we need to use in this, on this. Can you imagine it's taken me this long to make this, what it's going to be like when I get serious about my journal, my fairy journal? No, there's more than one here. I just know that these things are not, yeah, not that thick. There we go. Yeah. So I have plenty of these I can play. Let's play for a second because I got sidetracked. Imagine that. Maybe over top of it like this. I just like these pages. This is a good page to do that too. So, or maybe we'll do something like that. Oh, and then that can be a little pocket. Right, I know, and that's what. Yeah, I told her that. I said she could, and she could also have all the paperwork. I believe she said there's like paperwork, family, you know. But I think it was on her birth mother's side, and her birth mother died of pancreatic, bleh, there it is, cancer when she was, I think she was 6. So we have that. I definitely want to use some lace. This thing's going to be, it's going to be its book its own. It's going to be this thick, and I'm going to be like, how am I going to stick it in there? Oh, Brenda, if you were born that much, you probably have land out there. We have family member, my ex, but I still call him family member, my ex's cousin. He's Kickapoo. And we tell him, you know, he probably has a little piece of land. It might not be great land and stuff, but it might be yours. And, you know, you deserve it. Definitely. Definitely you deserve it. Anyone that deserves it are the American Indians, not us Americans. We're stingy and selfish. Stingy. This is nice. I got this. This is so stinking soft. Who did I think I got this from Brenda. It's so stinking soft. But I'm thinking to help these. Anyways, the connecting areas. Whatever these are called, just as, you know, to have them there just in case they rip, because it is just thin paper and I didn't enforce them at all. So we're going to definitely use this. I need to stick that. So, but while I have this, I think we'll stick this on here just to, since we're waiting for this to dry anyways, we may as well wait for this to dry. I'll put this on here and then we'll trim it. Yep. Seams. Thank you. And I have lots of this, and I believe she still sells this. What's wrong? What's wrong, Jug Jug? What's wrong, Juggy? What are you whining about? He won't even look at me. Jughead, you want to come say hi? Jughead, you want to say hi? Come here. Come here. What are you so sad about? Yeah? Say hi. Oh, that's a good boy. Yes, I know. I know. You're making everything. You're making everything wiggle. You lonely? You sad? Oh, oh. Your paw got slippery. Hi. Why don't you go get your bone? Why are you licking my desk? That's weird. You're a good boy. You're a good boy. Yeah. Can I show them? I'll show them. Let me show you. Look at his little license. We got him. We got him a little stop. No, no. You're shaking everything, honey. He's got a Texas driver's license. Where's it at? Oh. Can I? Okay, I know it's yours. He wants it back on. He doesn't like it when we take it off him. I know it's yours, huh? Can't drive without it. All right, you gotta get down now. Go get your bone. Go, go. Go get your bone. Go find it. Go get your bone. Good boy. Go get your bone. Go ahead. Go get your bone. Go get it. Oh, he licked my elbow. Oh, thanks, Deidre. He's all right. He just went back over there and laid down. I don't know why he's so sad. I don't know why he's so sad. I think I'm gonna have to use this stuff again. Let's see. What am I doing? Let me put some more in my little container. See how I have them color coded? So I know that's what the glue is. Storm's probably napping, so they can't play. All right. My next purchase is fabric tack. I've seen Keisha using it last night. And I used that back in the early 90s. I totally forgot about it. Like when I used to work for this one fabric store, and we used to do projects and sell them. And I remember using fabric tack on everything back then too. So I need to get me some of that. Well, I've talked about this stuff before that I got. It's perfect paper adhesive. I got it from Amazon when I was looking for glues, and it was a returned item. So I got it for like, I think $6-7. It's normal, or no, I got it for less than that. I don't think I would have paid that much for it. It definitely is not really a quick dryer, but it's like a universal acrylic clear drying adhesive, excellent for adhering to all types of paper, mixed media, paper to fabric. Use for adhering and as a superior finishing top coat. So it's like a matte medium, I guess. Yes, I'm using my nail, which I got that thing. Listen, if I got this, I don't know if it's working any better than my nail. Hot glue. I think that's why everybody got one of these. I haven't used it on hot glue yet. I guess it's better than my nail. He's out there getting a drink. I wonder if that's what the problem was. He needed a drink. And he wanted me to walk him to the bowl. I don't know. It's very possible. Oh my goodness. Storm's watching Fred. No, Storm's sleeping somewhere. I'm sure of it. She's a lazy kitten. She needs to get her 23 hours of sleep in. She was in here earlier trying to steal stuff. Tearing up my toilet paper. I don't know what she's thinking. She tears up paper all the time. That's why I have to watch her in here, because she will tear up all of my paper. She tears up our bills, like we bring them in and put them on the island, and there she goes. She's up there tearing up our bills. Sorry, I didn't get my bill. My cat tore it up. Do you have to go potty? Is that what's going on? Yeah, maybe I should go too. What time is it? Oh, I'm good. Maybe I can get some coffee though. Ooh, take you to the potty and get some coffee. I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna let him out and I'm gonna get some coffee. I need to get me a little be right back sign. I'll be right back, guys. I'm coming. You have to go outside, or are you just gonna go bother Fred? Yeah? That's what I thought. Gotta be. So silly. All right. I warmed up my coffee too. It's a little cold. Sorry about that. Well, I have this little container that I keep my watered down Elmer's glue, some just white plain glue. I got some tacky glue. I think that's alien tacky glue. I wonder why that's not upside down. And usually my glue sticks are in there, but I was using those too. So those are in reach too. Glue, as long as it sticks, I'm pretty happy. That's why I like to try different things, because sometimes you are like, holy cow, that was nice. But yeah, this stuff definitely is not something that dries fast. Like I can, no, this, I think these are finally dry. And yeah, this is a little tacky, so I guess it is drying pretty good. That's good. I hear California's pretty, Deidre, aren't you in California? I can't remember. I hear they're getting pretty crazy over there with everything. Their homeless population, that's Austin here with our homeless population. I don't know. It'll be a mess. Let's see what this looks like. Watch me hate it fringed. I'll be like, oh, I should just cut it. Well, I guess I can. If I don't like it, I'll just cut the fringe down off. I used to love doing this. I haven't worked with fabrics and gosh, so long. I got glue right there so it keeps catching. Oh, Nebraska. Yeah, that's not California. How are you guys up there in Nebraska dealing? The middle of the country doesn't seem to be being bothered yet, right? Hasn't made it out there to you guys yet. I mean, there's supposedly some cases here. The president of UT, University of Texas, and his, or maybe it was his wife, has it. I don't know what I was thinking. This isn't going to fringe because it's on a diagonal. Come on, Rebecca. This is when I wish I had a rotary cutter. Rotary cutter. Rotary cutter. I need to videotape my dog. When he goes outside, he runs. I mean, he bolts out to the trees to look for his friend, Fred, the squirrel. And he jumps and he almost climbs the one tree because of the way this tree is shaped. He almost climbs that tree. There is a case in Nebraska. I bet you in all reality, there's probably cases in every state. We just haven't heard about them yet. That's my thoughts. I'm sticking to it. You don't just call me Rebecca, not of Sunnybrook Farm, but of the CDC, non-officially. See, this isn't going to fringe real nice because it's cut on a little bit of the bias. But we will figure this out. Just probably have to. It will be crooked. We'll see. If we don't like it, I'll cut it. Tammy lives in West Virginia, and there hasn't been any cases confirmed yet. Some of those channels are not really talking about this stuff, and I don't mind talking about it as long as we don't get crazy on it. You know, I mean, it's part of what's going on right now. It's kind of important that we all kind of keep informed, and what a better way, man, what a better way than to have each other that lives all over the country and all over the world, really, that can give us some insight on what's going on everywhere else. So we need to not be buying toilet paper, although I know some of y'all have to be lying. Well, I don't know, there's only 3 of us, so but someone's lying because everybody's out there saying, making fun of the toilet paper buyers, but no one's admitting that they're the toilet paper buyers. I admit I bought Shannon had to buy we bought 1 pack, I think, of 12. I think that's all they had. That's the 12 pack. No, I don't think it's that big. I don't know where she put it if we got one that big. Oh, interesting. Yeah. Well, you know what's so funny is I have a friend that was sick for about 3 weeks. It was she couldn't even lay down. She had to sleep in her recliner. And the last time she got real sick, we all made her go to the doctor. And her health insurance is a deductible, so she has like a $2,000 deductible, and we made her go to the doctor, and here it was allergies. So this year she was like, no, this feels the same, I'm not going. And she for about she even missed like 3-4 days of work, which is not like her. And she had to sleep in her recliner sitting up, which to me that sounds like, she was having problems uh um Oh, the survival rate is so high for this. I mean, the reality, for most people other than, the scary thing is the elderly. That's, anyone that has issues with medical, they have a medical compromised health. That's who. But if you're healthy, you're going to be sick, but you should be able to fight through it without going to the ER and sitting in ICU. That is my personal opinion from the research and what I've been looking at, what I see. Um, I'm no doctor. I'm not giving you medical advice or anything, but that's really how I see it. It's scary, I think, mainly because of how you can catch it so easily. I mean, we can catch this thing so easily, and then you can share it. You just, you pass it on without, because you're not really coming down with really bad symptoms. Um, Again, from my reading, what I have read from how this is being. No, there is no cure. It's just like a flu that has no cure. You have to go through the symptoms, fight the symptoms. Your body has to just fight it off. And if your body's not able to fight it off, that's a big deal. Oh, well, okay then. Is she sharing it? I hope she's sharing it with people that need it right now. I mean, just there was one lady that I could have just shot outside of I wasn't there. My friend, my cousin or whatever he is to me. No, he's nothing really to me, but my ex's cousin. He went to his gun show this past weekend because he has his business and he goes and sells. And there was a woman there trying to sell rolls of toilet paper. They shoot her off, but I mean, come on, really? That just people are just wrong. It's hand sanitizer, they're doing the same darn thing. I have some hand sanitizer, if anyone needs any. We don't have a lot. We don't have any big bottles, but we bought small bottles to take on the cruise, and we were doing a gift exchange. And on what I was going to do is give hand sanitizer because I found some at the Dollar Tree that were you could hook onto your lanyard. And I thought, oh, that's a neat idea, but couldn't find the big ones. That's good. That's really decent. I use baby wipes, and I bought before this went crazy. Actually, with my income tax coming in, I like to stock up so that I don't have to worry about that extra bill during the year. Although 2 cases is not going to last me, maybe it lasts me about a month, but that's what I use because of I use catheters. I have to use a catheter to use the bathroom, so um, I don't really need to. And I don't want to go into how I have to go to the bathroom the other way, but once again, I don't use toilet paper. I need to use baby wipes. But just part of my disability, just parlay. It is what it is. But yeah, so I don't have to worry about it. But my son and Shannon needs toilet paper. I think that adds a little bit of A little bit of flare. This one shredded. I used to do that years ago. Like I was still with my ex, so over 10 years ago. This one frayed really nice, but because this one was on the, you know, a little bit on the bias, it frayed, but you know, it's not as straight. So I don't know if I'll keep that or not. It needs trimmed. Shorts. A little mess. A little messy. Let me see. All right. Moving on. We're doing good. We're doing good. What have I accomplished? I love that I was paid for StreamYard, right? It's kind of nice. Oh, I pulled lace. So let's see what we can do for lace. What is this? Maybe a flower? Oh, there's this one too. Oh, what about this one? This is a... No, I don't like that flower. Designer Jen. One lady I watch on YouTube, a lady named Jen, and she sells her stock at coupon stuff every summer and makes quite a bit. She bought most of her toilet paper at less than 30 cents a pack. That's pretty cool. I know there's definitely some couponers. I see them on Facebook Marketplace that are selling. This one I might take a snippet of this one. Let's see, all these other ones I have, which I know make great snippets. So, oh, what about this color lace? The color that might look nice on the other side. I see what I got for snippets here, guys. I have tons of real doilies too. Maybe I can pull those. Nope, that's more peach. That's more peach than pink. Me either. I shop so much online now that that I don't, you know, if I do use coupons, they're the online coupons. And my grocery stores, I use their coupons mostly. I don't even, yeah, I was signed up for all those, I was signed up for all those printable kit coupons and all those goody stuff. Look, I have these pretty flowers. These, oh yeah. Cut those apart. Yep, gotta use those. Got to use those. Those are pretty too. I brought my wallet in here with my keys. I need to move those. I'm gonna forget that, and then we're gonna be stuck. I'm kind of stuck anyways. I think Shannon has my keys to the house. Ooh, that looks pretty on this green. How pretty that. Oh, I wish you could see the green. That looks pretty on there. Dollar General, they All right, let's see. Hold on, guys. How do I mute? Right here. Hold on, guys. I have to get this. Hello. Sorry. It was my spine and pain doctor updating me on their office hours and such. So if I can get the flowers to line up, I think that will be so cute. So cute. So see, I don't think that's gonna fold very nice. Oh, maybe it's hot. It's awfully soft. Okay, it's awfully soft. We're gonna go. We're gonna just do it. We're doing it. Did I see Irina come in? Did I see her? Deidre is saying, yes, I did. I think she's out in California, isn't she? I don't know. I get so confused. Where everybody is. Really, this is just, I'm sorry, guys. It's too dark. I can't concentrate. All right, I'm going to cut these apart. Hopefully they cut apart nice. I believe I've cut these apart before. It's just like little flowers that the fairies can fly in. Fly, fly up to the sky. Fly, fly, fly. Pretty. All right. You guys seem so far up there. Let me see if I can bring you down a little bit. Does that work? Does that make more sense? Now I'll probably be off screen because I'll be like trying to pull it too close to me. Oh no. What happened, Irene? Did I miss something? Oh no. I'm sorry, Irina. Irina. See, when I'm not thinking about it, I screw it up. Irina. That really stinks. That's like with Shannon working at the hospital, that makes me nervous that, she's around all those people. And of course, they're not listening to, you're not supposed to go without calling, and going to the ER really isn't what you're supposed to do. And yeah, yeah, right. I hear you. Well, and no matter what people, you hear so many different things. And honestly, the government knows all these companies are shutting down. There is no way the government's going to be like, they're going to come after any companies, businesses, banks, insurance, all that kind of stuff. They're not, there's going to be assistance in one way or another, whether it's, skipping, being able to do, no payments on your home until, give you 2, 3 months of no payments on your home, something. They're going to have to do something. The government, is going to have to step in and do something, which I have no doubt they're going to do. The problem is we also have to remember the government only has so much money too. So, but yeah, that's definitely, it's going to have to, because people are being required to not work. Because some people, oh, we'll work from home. There's jobs where you can't work from home. It's not possible. Yep. Yep, Deidre, exactly. And there's no sight yet of when this is going to give. They're telling us, like with the skulls, 2, 3 weeks. That's not going to be long enough. It's just not. Um, I don't see that it's going to be long enough. That's going to give us, them, everybody enough time um, to have this, under some sort of control. Yeah, I'm not using it enough. I need to put a little bit. Right. Right. Exactly. You can't do that from home for sure. Yep, that's Shannon being security. She can't do that. I'm afraid they're going to say, when martial law, and she's going to, they're going to bring in the military, and then they're not going to need her. The only good thing is, she's military. So if they call her up, at least, I don't want, I just, people in this country are just so me, that I so see, instead of them taking, just like they went out on St. Patty's Day, you know? At least on the cruise ship, there was just going to be 2,000, 3,000 of us. Just us. And we all agreed we just were going to go hang out on the boat and stay away from the world. We were going to just, self-contain ourselves on the boat. I would have been okay on the boat for 3, 4 months. I would have been okay. Just to keep, I had everyone I love. Just hang out on the boat for a couple months. No. The president decided the boats are too much. Nobody's listening to that one guy that he came down with it. He got symptoms in that one boat that was quarantined, but they're not listening to him. That he was with his wife. His wife, as of 2 days ago when I watched him, hadn't come down with it yet. So what is that? That's scary. Why is that? That she, is his wife. They were in close contact, but she hasn't come down with it. But he's been fighting it for, like, at that time it was total, on the boat, I guess, for 2, 3 weeks, 4 weeks. Like, I want to say 18 days, but for some reason 28 days is popping in my head. But, they just don't know. They just don't know. And that is why it's so important that we're not, constantly going with, groups and tons of people, and which I understand, but I still wanted to be on the ship. Still wanted to be on the ship. I love the ship. What's ticking me off is the damn airplanes. Have they shut them down yet? I haven't watched Newsday. I am so done right now. I can't. I need to take a break from it all. But that's pissing me off more than anything. The planes need to come down. They need to stop. That's spreading it more than the dang, what they're saying about the cruise ship. The cruise ship has 3,000 people on it. On 5 days, let's say. That's still the same 3,000 people. How many people get on airline flights every single day? There are probably, I don't know, I'm underestimating 300 or 1,000. I'm way underestimating. One airplane, 1,000 people a day, right? On the big airplanes. Maybe we'll say 600 people. We'll say 600 people on an average size a day, because they get off, get on, get off, get on, get off, get on, get on. They're not sterilizing, get off, get on, get off, get on, get off, get on. No people. So how many, oh geez, what's this? Sorry, hold on. I think this is from my son's school. Anyways. Here in California, it's pretty bad, and people still go out for fun. I don't get it. I don't care if they get sick because they're stupid. Right? That's right. Don't care if I got on that dang ship, right? You people, I would have come home to you guys, or I would have been on a ship for 2 months and I would have found a way to craft with you guys. Yeah, I don't understand the when you're out and about, you're just you're pat there's no, I don't know. It just I would have rather been quarantined with 3,000 people than have to go into the grocery. 3,000 people a day have passed by that fruit, have touched that fruit, have picked up that milk and put it back, the meat, I don't know. I don't know. And there's people that look at the ships and don't really realize how they all work, and most crowded places I go on the ship is at the dang restaurants. I'm not talking the buffet. I'm talking the restaurant. This is taking a long time. Sorry, guys, but I want to make sure that it's nice and stuck. Oh yeah, I haven't been able to because we didn't have anything like that because we emptied our fridge before we left because we weren't going to be back for 10 days. So yeah, I was able to find some milk, but no meat. Now I kind of have hopes up because we have a friend that knows of somebody. So it's one of those knows and knows and knows. So that kind of makes me nervous, but not nervous to where I'm panicking. But they own a restaurant and it's a hamburger joint and they are needing to shut down because nobody's coming out. They're, I guess, the shopping center that they're located in or whatever has, they're pretty much shutting down and they have all this ground meat and there's like 300 pounds of it or 200 pounds. And we were offered, they're going to sell it to us at retail, at not retail. My brain just went dead. Wholesale. So I'm hoping I said if they can get me 20 pounds, I'm good with 20 pounds. I have a freezer, so I will have ground meat, which was the one thing I didn't have in my fridge because we use ground meat for tacos and blah 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 and blah. So I didn't have any ground meat, so that would be good if I could get some ground meat. I have some stew and I have a roast. I have bacon. And so that would be good. We find out, I think today, if we're going to be able to get that. Because of course, when it's from a friend, heard it from a friend, from a friend, from a friend, you just don't know what the real truth is. Were they only offering a pound? Were they offering as much as you can take? So I said, I'll take whatever you can up to 20 pounds. I mean, I'll take a pound if they can get it because I have none. Yeah, my friends went out yesterday or the day before, not yesterday, because they were like, well, they're gonna do it. They're gonna venture out, and they were able to get one package of lunch meat. They were able to get some eggs, some bread. Not worried about eggs. I think we have a pretty nice neighborhood. And like I said, neighbors around here have chickens, so I'm not real worried. And this is laying season, so hopefully their chickens will lay some eggs and they'll be able to provide that. So I'm not worried about that. I have some Bisquick so I can make, stuff with that. I do have flour. Sugar's a little low. No, it's not. I just bought it. So I have sugar. I have some, if I had to bake some things, I could bake, some breads and stuff. So I'm not, food wise, I have noodles. you know, so I can make different noodle things, sauce. I couldn't get any tomatoes. Of course, that was something that I ran out of anyways, and I needed. And beans, you can't find beans anywhere down here. No beans. Can't even get those on Amazon. Thought for sure you'd be able to. My dog food, I just bought dog food, so he should be good for about a month with food. So hopefully that doesn't run out or go crazy. He should be okay. If not, he can always have scraps, you know, if it gets down to that. Heck. This is pretty good. A little bit better than my nail. Right? Got, you know, you got toilet paper. What else you gonna do? You need to be able to go to the bathroom so you can use it. Exactly. What made them go and say, I mean, there's so many things you can wipe your butt with. What was it that they got into a panic of toilet paper? Why would that be something that you need? I mean, that wasn't even on, like, if I really was like in survival mode, which maybe I should be, but I'm not, but you know, that's not even the top thing. The top thing is going to be food and fire, you know, making sure that I can, if my, you know, electric and my gas, or, you know, you know, you can't get that and you need to start a fire to cook your food, you need to have fire. So fire and food are probably my top priorities, not toilet paper. I can cut up an old shirt. You don't have to flush it, throw it into the trash. You know, I mean, I don't understand the toilet paper thing. Why people think that that's a necessity. It's not a necessity. That's something that we as humans have lived with for years and years and years and years. So why are people that just I don't even know what word to use with that, because I don't understand what it is. That are they just that, like, what the world really, I mean, I don't consider myself that old. I'm in my 40s. I didn't live through the Depression, but my grandparents did. But then I know a lot of people down here in Texas talk about, like, the older generation. I can remember talking to and she doesn't even, the recession didn't even bother her family. They had maids and stuff. And it's just like, you know, but my grandparents, they sure the heck, you know, in Pennsylvania remember the Depression. And, you know, I I don't know. Maybe it is the younger generation that just that doesn't. I don't know. Maybe is there maybe other countries, and since we have such an array of nationalities, maybe is there a certain nationality that's buying up toilet paper? Maybe it's a commodity and you know, in another country. Oh yeah, the freezer sections and shelf stuff. Yeah, I was looking at buying some of that stuff, and yeah, that was all gone because I couldn't get no meat. Okay, this needs. Wonder if this is dried any faster. Let's try. Should. not sure this is holding. It says fabric to paper. Yeah, that's true, Brenda. You know, down at the coast, I know that they, you know, you're always buying water because, but they're even saying that this isn't a water issue. We don't get our water from the city. We get our water from an aquifer, so I think we would be fine. Even though our water doesn't have the greatest, we don't drink our water. Now my mother, she has a well. It's so nice. It's so fresh and always so cold. I love my mom's water, except I can't drink it anymore because, you know, it's straight from the ground and it's not filtered. It's straight from the ground. And so there's always something, you know, micro whatever that lives in it. So because my body's not used to it, yeah. So I have stopped drinking it when I go home. Not a smart thing. I should have added something there. It's okay. Why are we not folding right? We are. We are folding right. Oh, right there. Oh, that's cute that that's like that. Okay. Okay. Is that right? That's not right. Is that right? I don't remember. Oh, there we go. Okay. That's right. What's going on here though? Why is that's not on? Okay, this is working. This is working. I'm just pushing this down right now. Okay. Now we're gonna have to put a little closure on here because I made it a little thick. Yeah, I'm gonna have to cut these off and just leave them at the top and bottom. Just too thick. Just too thick. I was afraid of that. I'll put a bead of glue down there so that hopefully it doesn't fray too bad. I love these scissors. I love these scissors better than my my regular I love these Fiskars. What do I have? Oh my, I don't know. I can't think of it. Yeah, that's better. Now let me put a bead of glue down. I'm making a little flip out of envelopes and cards. Look, I was afraid of that. I'm gonna have to put something there. I knew after folding that was gonna happen. What am I gonna put there? I guess I can just use some of this lace to hold that together. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do on the side. I was afraid that was gonna happen. Now, where's that stuff? There it is. Oh, look at this one. Get over there. Actually, it's a fairy flip too. It's going to be in my fairy journal, maybe. The way that it's going, I don't know. I am not happy with this glue at all. Although it's holding pretty good. Where it's holding, it's holding. I'm not gonna, I guess I gotta not blame it on that. Where it's holding, it is holding. But where it's not holding, it's making me angry. I don't know if I'm not using enough or if it's just because Lace is being a little picklehead with me. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Next time, I gotta get me some. I seen that Joann's is having free delivery today, so maybe I'll see what they got going on. They got going on. Oh. All right, let's stick some of this on here too. Yeah, true. My mother's though, my mother's well can she has a it will pump. She can get the water out. I don't know what it is, but she can get her water out of her well. It was it's old. The Amish the house was actually Mennonite when we bought it. Back in the early 80s, we bought it. 81? I think 81 is when we bought it. My parents bought the house. Still had gas lighting in some of the rooms. The upstairs didn't have any electricity. My dad had to put it in. All right. My makeshift binding. Sounds good, Edrina. How'd I do? I got a gold star from Edrina yesterday. Yes, I did. All right. Should I be right back? I have to take a potty break. I do, guys. So, do you want me to leave and come back on, or should I just leave this running? What do you think? I mean, that should only be about 10 minutes. I think this is turning out cute. Good idea. Go take yourself a nap. Take yourself a nap. Get this little fairy again. I put little fairies. I think it's going to be cute if I put little fairies on here. We'll cut these out in different colors. And I have the stamp too. Where's my new little stamp set? I swear I left it up here so that I have it. Yeah, let's see what's out. Oh, she's a little big. She's a little big, but she might work. Stamp her on there somewhere. Maybe peeking out of here. I don't know. We'll see. She's even got a little wand. These are nice, these little flowers. Maybe you could do, you know, I could find, I'm sure I have like a gray color or something. Yes, okay. Bye, Brenda. Have a beautiful nap. Thank you for hanging out. I really, really, really appreciate it. All right. Maybe I'll go ahead and I'll take a little bit of a break. Now I can come back. Okay. Thank you. Thanks, Diana, for hanging out. I'll come back a little later, I'm sure. Sound good? It's been a little over 3 hours, so I'll go take a break, maybe grab something to eat, and I'll be back later. I'll keep working on this. Need to gather up some of the little things that I want to use for it. Oh, shouldn't have picked it up. Broke my book binding. Let it dry, Rebecca. Let it dry. I just went over this with you that it doesn't dry fast. But once it's dry, it seems to be dry. So it's not coming apart. So let me leave this here so that it quits falling apart on me. I'm not going to move it. So I'm going to move it here. Bye, all. Keep spreading love.